How's it how's it going, E-Tribe? Hope y'all are doing great. This is E-Vlog coming to you live. And welcome back on the continuation on Geta Robo. Today we will continue on where we left off, and we will start today on chapter 7. Now, towards the ending of the previous chapter, Geta number 2 was getting the best of Emperor Gore. They were going to save the lab in order to experiment on the subjects and get to know a little bit more about these reptiloid enemy. But Gore just cannot let the Geta team get their hands on his Rabrats and also his equipments. So he had no other choice but to torch his place. He torched his laboratory to prevent the Geta team from getting their hands on his laboratory. And that was where the previous chapter 6, ended. From time to time, I will try to check the comment box because I know you guys do have some information here, especially when there's something going on or when there's something wrong. You guys will normally notify me on the chat box, so I will try from time to time to be looking at them. Maybe after every chapter I will go over them. Hey Pro Gamer, shout out to you, thanks for coming in, and shout out to each and every one of you that are watching this live, and most of you guys that will be watching this video after, or this live stream after. Shout out to you as well. So without further ado, let's check out the next chapter. So right here we see Geta Robo Vol.1 chapter 7, the battle to destroy the Geta Robo. This chapter is going to be very, very interesting, simply because this will be a fight to put an end to Geta Robo. Let's see if Emperor Gore will get his wish. All right. And that is a nice shot of Emperor Gore. The reptiloids, the dominant species who had subjugated the earth and enforced their rule in the previous era of the far past. However, those same reptiloids became extinct due to the random occurrence of a mysterious power. But there were some survivors. Are you aware that those same reptiloids fled into the very depths of the earth itself? Deep within the earth, they created a new habitat amongst the magma that flows as the planet's blood. They settled and once again established a mighty empire. And the pictures we see here, this is a huge, ominous looking kind of picture. Although it's not in color, but you can tell that it is ominous in its own right. Galilea is the Minister of Technology. Galilei presents Sir Lord Galilei was last seen in the vicinity of the subsurface research facility. And we see Emperor Gore over there giving, right here, giving commands to his subjects. You damned robot, there will be no mercy for you. Get a Robo. You have managed to foil my plans not just once, but twice now. We must defeat the Geta Robo for the sake of our future. And when Emperor Gore uses all of his power, it means death. As long as you exist, our conquest of the surface will never reach fruition. Galilea, how goes production? Sir, it has just reached completion. At your decree, Emperor Gore, we are presently finishing production of a newly reformed and improved line, and the new hybrid waits for you right here. Oh. Now, I look forward to see what they've been cooking in there. Like, what type of technology are they? What type of hybrid is going to come out of it? Is this? This is the Geta Ray diffusion device that we painstakingly constructed. Oh man, look at that. That thing looks like it has some type of energy device that amplifies it, and it is now shining onto this life form over there. And something weird is happening now. Oh, behold, the mutation of the jellyfish. This is, oh, next we shall demonstrate by firing laser beams and flamethrowers. Sir. Ooh, okay, this is the mutated jellyfish. It has grown 50 times its size. And looking at the expression on Commander or Emperor Gore, he is enjoying this. Oh, amazing, Subarashi. With this, we shall surely destroy Geta. No, this is a greater than that. This is greater than that. We could destroy the everyone on the surface in one fell swoop. In one fleet swoop, sorry. Show this thing to the surface immediately. He's wasting no time right now. He is gunning for the kill. Come on, Musashi. Shoot. And Musashi starts shooting, and Ryoma gets out of harm's way. You idiot. Where the hell are you aiming? The target's that way. I hear you, but I can't see. My eyes are all spinning around and around. Your reflex and motor function controls all earned you a 0. Your IQ ranks as 100. That's just not enough. Your fortitude also disqualifies you. Oh man, Musashi is getting his behind handed to him right now, verbally. That's all, I guess. That sums up Musashi's test result. It seems, Musashi, that you just aren't suited to pilot the Geta. That's not true! Professor, I have been exposed to real combat. All this testing is just pointless crap. that I don't understand. Just give one more chance. Just give me one more chance to pilot Getter, please. If you do, I am sure you will understand what I'm capable of. Musashi, just give it up. Being a Getter pilot is really demanding. Shut up! You have made one huge omission in that test of yours. You are overlooking the number one most important thing when it comes to piloting Getter. And the number one most important thing is what exactly? It's courage, wisdom, and a righteous heart that yearns for justice. That's what you really need to test for. Now, based on what Musashi just said, I kind of believe him though. I cannot believe it because he got all that and more. And he's pretty good in his martial arts skills too, right? Okay. And in that moment, this huge organism or whatever they've been cooking down there rises up in the ocean. Okay, and now this thing is causing a lot of destruction. It's causing mayhem, explosion everywhere, and it's having a time of his life right there. Ha 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 ha. Come on, I am begging ya, Ro. You have influence around here. Make me a part of the piloting crew, please. Come on, Raul. Hayato, let me prove that I am a real man. Musashi, it's not that I don't understand how you feel, but it's just that when you are a Getter pilot, you can't be so simple-minded. Your motor skills alone completely discount you. Now is the time to accept that and just go home peacefully. No way. Well, it's true that my motor skills ain't much compared to you two, but you know, nobody beats me in terms of brute strength. If you could operate the Getter with strength alone, all of the pilots would be sumo wrestlers. How harsh, Musashi. It really does you no good to go around yelling, Getter this, Getter that. You are just young. I am sure there are plenty of things out there for you to enjoy. She's right. Cheer up, yo big log. Snuff. Thank you both. Michuru. Genki. Musashi. Part of being a man is knowing when to give up. You jackass, I will never give up. If that's how it's gonna be, I will just have to go talk to the professor personally. Attention, attention. We have an abnormal situation occurring in a Osaka Kube industry complex, requesting that the Getter dispatch. What? Must be a Mecha Sorius. Let's launch the Getter right now. Hey, hold it right there. This doesn't have anything to do with you. Stop butting in. Ah, it was a joke, you know? Just a joke. I am not that interested in the Getter. I will just return home to the country now. Bye bye. Sayonara. That seems really sad for some reason. Musashi looked like he was scowling. Oh. And we see the professor running and the professor meets Musashi. Professor, actually, decided to give up on trying to be a getter pilot. I just wanted to thank you for the short time that we all spent together. So you decided to call it quits, eh? You were so close too. I thought that you would have made a good pilot for sure. It's okay, really. It just seems that I didn't have the talent for it. By the way, I need to know what to do after this. So I wanted to discuss some of my ideas with you. Future plans? Yeah. I know you are in a hurry, Professor, but this won't take long. Let's step over here. He drags Professor to a corner. I see. Well, if you really want to be a salary man, you should do it. Yes, do that. Well then, Musashi, good luck. Gotta hurry. Professor, sure took too long enough. Sorry. Eagle unit, launch prep complete. Jaguar unit, launching. Okay, and they take off. Professor, what's wrong? You are already lagging behind. Sorry. And while they are on their way, the reptiloids is causing a lot of mayhem in the city. People are dying, even the firefighters and the policemen that were trying to get the situation situated can't even do their job. There is the Mecha Sirius. There it is. Let's take it out with Getter 1. Hold it. Ryu. Leave this up to the Getter 2. Don't be stupid. It would be easiest to fight with all that fire around in Getter 1. Everything on the ground should be left to Getter 2. Professor, which form should we change to? Professor, it's your call. There isn't much else that can be done right now. Let's use Getter 3. That voice. Musashi. Wow, gentlemen. The enemy is right in front of your eyes. Let's hurry and get this over with. Okay. What the hell are you talking about? Where is the professor? The truth is, the professor asked me to pilot the bear unit. I couldn't believe it myself. I am just a novice after all. But no matter what I said, he insisted. Liar! While they are still arguing with each other, this thing continues to cause mayhem and destruction. Raul, look! That Mecha Sirius is exploding. What? And as they are about to fly over it, Oh, Musashi, take your hands off the steering column. Sure. Hayato, set the bear's control to autopilot mode. Okay. Alright. And finally, they dock. And we see Eagle unit has been docked, standing over this reptiloid organism. Get a kick! Sui! Actually, it's more of a missile kick. Seeing the position and the angle where it's going, it's more of missile kick right there. But get a kick, get a tomahawk. It hits it again and again. Takes the head off the organism. Wow! Check that out. That's the power of the Geta. It's too early to celebrate Musashi. We still have to square that jellyfish. Geta beam! They hit this organism jellyfish with their Geta beam and it ignites. What was that light? It seems like it reflected the beam. No, it's not reflecting it. It's radiating. It's like it absorbed the beam. Ryu, repeat that attack so I can see it again. Oh crap, it's the professor. I am really in for it now. Fire the Geta beam at that creature once more. Geta beam. Hits the jellyfish with Geta beam and he didn't do anything. The Geta beam absorbs the beam and negates it, or more or less sucks it to its body. Damn, just as I feared. What's going on? The Geta beam isn't affecting it. In that case, we will just have to deal with it more directly. Halt your attacks. Don't lay another finger on it. What did you say? Stop the attack? And the jellyfish continues to increase in its size actually. It's getting bigger and bigger. And it's causing mayhem. People are running, screaming their lungs out. Oh man, look at that. Oh man. Why, Professor? Why do you want to halt the attack? Why are we just sitting here while people are dying? I know it's frustrating, but there is nothing we can do right now. You don't have the capabilities to overcome that creature. Father, but why? We can still fight? Why are you calling off the attack? Ryu, take a good look at that jellyfish. Notice that it's been getting bigger little by little. Ah, now that you mention it, it's a lot bigger than it was to begin with. Wait, no way. I am afraid so. You get the idea. You get the idea? What's the matter, Rauma? That jellyfish is eating people and converting their bodies into energy for itself. Damn. It's not just the people, it's also the Geta beams or whatever else is available. It takes all of those things into itself and converts them all into energy. Once when I was in America, I witnessed an experiment involving a high-performance solar-powered space rocket. At that time, when normal light was converted into energy, there was a pale light which was a result of that reaction. When it receives a dose of Geta beams, it seems to emit that same kind of light, though I could be mistaken. So when we attack that thing with the Geta, all of our assaults are giving it more energy. That's what you're saying? However, if we just leave it to its own device, essentially it will continue to absorb more energy and keep growing until wonderful, it's going to keep growing and then proceed to devour Japan. At this point, this thing has grown so much that it is just beyond, and Emperor Gore, he is having a time of his life right now. You can see his eyeball is about to pop out, just showing how happy he is right now. Are you watching this, you monkeys? Now you see the result of your defiance. The cost will be your very necks. We can just sit back and watch as the entire human race is wiped from the face of the planet. This is amazing. I have never felt so great. This is the finest the finest spectacle I could ever behold. And this thing continues to devour people. You can see people are melting out of their body. Chaos, Tetumo is happening right here. Geta, Tomahawk. So the Eagle unit uses its axe, if I'm not mistaken, and I believe throws it at this thing. Damn, that didn't work. None of these advanced weapons are doing us any good. But even primitive weapons like the Tomahawk isn't working. How are we supposed to fight this thing? Shit, that radiation coming off of its body is like it's just there to mock us. And as the Geta Robo standing tall looking at this thing is staring right back at it, generating its radiation. But wait a second, just why is it radiating energy? Isn't it supposed to be using all of that energy to make its body larger? Bro, the computer here just finished some calculations. The creature's body expands at a uniform rate over a set period of time. So that means its cells are restricted in the amount of times that they can divide over a short period of time. In other words, no matter how large an energy it absorbs, the amount of mass it gains isn't proportionate. Apparently, It vents all of its surplus energy into the surrounding air. However, it is reliable in its growth pattern. It is going to get bigger still. By my reckoning, this thing will devour Tokyo in another 60 minutes. After that, it may even take all of Japan. Wait a minute. So let me get this straight, Professor. Its weak point lies in the fact that it can't divide fast enough to keep up with its energy intake. Am I wrong? That's right. It depresses the excess energy. Perhaps we can get some kind of effect if we expose it to a large amount of energy while its cellular structure is already saturated. I am not entirely certain, but perhaps its cellular structure would be unable to copy and disintegrate. Wait, you can't be thinking of... That's right, we are going to try and overload it. We will dive right into that. We will dive right into the heart of that thing and see what gives out first. And see what gives out first. It or the getter. There is more than enough getter energy remaining to get the job done. Hope you guys are keeping up so far. Shout out to you, Gerard. Thanks for coming in. Don't do it. The probability of Getter being able to successfully perform such an attack is nil. It's not a matter of probability. If we just shut up and sit back, that means the end of Japan. If something happens now and we end up in hell, I am sure the devil will take it easy on us. Roy, if that's how it is, let's go see how the devil looks in person. Musashi, it looks like you have bad luck too. This is what you get for hijacking Getter 3, it seems. That's okay, I guess. After all, I would have died to pilot this thing. It really puts our minds at ease to know that you will be the substitute for Professor Saotomi. His death would have been a loss for all of Japan. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear it. Shit. But you know, you don't make the best partner on this journey into debt. Shit. You sure said about them enough already. Do you want me to just die or something? Too late for that. Let's go. And they goes after this thing again. Go for it. Getter! This ought to be a real threat to watch. This ought to be a real treat to watch. And this jellyfish has grown so much that I believe at this point it's even bigger than Getter Robo itself. Geta Wing. Okay, it jumps. Alright, you jellyfish bastard. Let's fight. Let's see what happens first. Can you absorb all of Geta's energy? Or will the Geta energy break you down? Okay. At this point, the Eagle unit goes inside the jellyfish, as you can see right here. It's diving right into it. Oh, what? And in that moment, it dives right in. And Geta Robo is now inside the jellyfish, and it is now releasing its Geta beam inside it. And the energy is too much based on how 3 of the Geta pilots are reacting. Rue, fire all of our energy. I'm trying, but this thing's own energy is too strong. Hurry up and fire the beam. I can't see the switch for the beam. Father, Geta is starting to disintegrate. Oh, at this point, while they're in there, Geta Robo, it's starting to be affected. Damn it. They sent the Geta right into that huge mass of energy. The pilots are going to be finished long before Geta is. The beam, no good. I am losing my... And in that moment, they fires their beam. What? And it seems like when they fired it right there, it opened a huge hole inside the octopus, and you can see the amount of energy, the energy wave that it's generating or giving off. As you can see, it seems like it blew the jellyfish from the inside. They won. They actually won. Geta Energy won. It saturated its cellular structure and blew it apart. Rui, get away. Its legs are still alive. As we can see here, it's still wrapped around the Geta Robo. This is bad. Those two have completely lost consciousness. Oh, it's me. As you can see, the fortuitous, I hope I pronounced that word correctly, and long-suffering Musashi is still ready to roll all over this thing. Oh man, you can see that their body was almost like it was disintegrating. Take this and this and this. All of that splendor reduced to nuts. To naught. So, is it finally our turn? Heh. The Geta Robo will present nothing but the truest of challenges. Well, all's well that ends well. You sure saved our butts, I have to admit. Even the professor is starting to see what you are capable of. If the professor's saying that, it must be because you guys talked to him on my behalf, which is only natural since I saved your butts. Really, it's more than that. You were able to hold yourself together during that whole fiasco. Well, my body is just made differently from yours. Your body may be different, but wouldn't you say the biggest difference is in your head? My head? In other words, you're just a muscle head. Okay, he's just a muscle head. Well, that's fine. You guys can go ahead and take all the shit you want. Oh, sorry, you guys can go ahead and talk all the shit you want. The time when I'm understood is coming. Yeah? The time will come when I will genuinely combine into Geta with you guys. You will understand my strength then. Still then, you can say all the humiliating stuff you want. You won't be able to do it forever. The power of youth burns bright red. Guts, Geta guts. Shall we go then? Their lives end tonight. Alright, that brings us to the last page of chapter 7. Chapter 7 is actually that long, huh? We've been reading for 42 minutes, or I've been reading this for 42 minutes now, so it's quite long. Well, let's continue. So right here, before we go right into chapter 8, okay, I'm going to verify from you guys right now before I do this. So before we go right into chapter 8, there are 2 chapters here. It's called Final Musashi's Last Stand, and there is another chapter that says here Special Go For It Musashi. That's before we get to chapter 8. So what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this? The fact that before we even get to chapter 8, there are 2 chapters before it. Musashi's Last Stand, and the other one is a special Go For It Musashi. Should I ignore this and go right into chapter 8, or should I read the 2 specials? What do you guys think? Should I go right into chapter 8? Or should I read the 2 specials right on top here? Musashi's Last Stand and Go For It Musashi? What do y'all think about that? Okay. The pro gamer said to skip it, so I'm just going to skip it. Okay, so let's go right into it then. Chirui Clan. And right here we see another bizarre picture of Gore and Geta Robo. Alright, here we go. Damn. Oh, damn. That must be Musashi, right? And he gets pierced in his stomach. Now, go destroy the Geta. Okay. Like something that can blow the enemy away without a trace. I have everything. Bacteria, weaponry, laser guns, paralyzers. Choose whatever you like. This is a normal mag gun, right? Is it now? It's one of my masterpiece. Give it a go. And in that moment, without a shadow of a doubt, he shoots this gun. And we can see the bullets. I'm not sure if that is still the bullet over there trajecting. Father, don't worry. We are safe. This room is surrounded by a special electrical current. They shouldn't be able to enter here. And it seems like this reptiloid organism is down. And we see Musashi over there. And this reptiloid enemy is down here. It came back to life. Impossible. Even as a dinosaur, he shouldn't be able to stop his heart. Okay, even as a dinosaur, he shouldn't be able to stop his heart and his brain waves and then come back to life. Surprised? I have 2 hearts and 6 lungs in this strange body of mine. Along with the brain in my head, I have 2 others in my body. Because of this, I can revive. That is my special ability. And the orders given to me were to kill you, Professor. Damn! I died so I could kill you, Professor. And in that moment, this thing goes after the professor and punches him so hard. Shine! You are too late. You are too loud. There are injured people here. Keep it down. What the hell? What is going on here? Oh, and here comes Musashi once again. He uses his blanket or his cover, grabs this thing by its neck and rolls it to the other side, because you guys know he's good at it. He's good in martial arts, right? What are Roy and Hayato doing? What happened to the facility? This is the last one. The getter machine is on the other side of this door. Get out of the way, everyone. This is it. Let's take it out with a bang and blow away the getter machine along with it. Fire! And they fires this thing and they got, I believe that's Geta Robo right there. They hit it with their attack. Are you surprised? You sorry excuses. You sorry excuses for dinosaurs. It doesn't matter how invulnerable you are no match for this. And that must be Ryu right there, shooting. Shine, die. Damn you. Good luck, Ryu. And for you, have a shot of this magnum. Fool, do you think such a weak weapon could take me down? He charges towards Ryu and Ryu shoots him down. Damn, that stinks. So, how would you like that magnum? I would expect no less from you. The lizard is full of holes and my hands is numb. Right? My hand is numb. You are a genius, Professor Shikashima. 3 consecutive shots from this small gun. It's almost like a shotgun. From up close like that, you could even take down a bear. It's always been a joy for me to see the dead bodies of those killed by my weapons. This one died fairly godly. Oh, yeah. It gives me goosebumps. That's a pity, creepy hobby. That's a pretty creepy hobby. Ryu, call someone and get them to take a picture of this. I need something to remember this by. Oh. And the organism gets up and wraps its tentacle around Dr. what's his name again? Shikashima. Stop right there, Ryu. If you move, this man's head is gone. Most of my body isn't working, but my tail is just fine. You are still resisting? You persistent bastard. Ryu, this is a perfect chance. A chance? Kill him along with me. Oh damn. Of course, that was my plan all along. He's gonna shoot this man in order to kill this organism. It is no use bluffing. You humans don't have the guts to kill someone of your own. Bluff? A bluff, you say? Look at his face. I am ecstatic. I have been waiting 50 years for this. Come on, Ryu. Use the flashiest thing you've got. Okay. And don't forget to take a photo as a memento of this moment. I have an album in my desk. Put it in there. At this point, this creature is about to shit its pants right now because it can't believe that this old geezer is actually going through with this and begging Ryu to shoot him alongside killing him and killing this organism right there. At last, okay. Any last words? If not, I will be shooting now. Wait a second. Phew. He must be afraid of death. This is just to buy time to escape. Ryu, I have a request actually. I am rather picky, but my death face. So don't just shoot anywhere. Oh. This doctor is asking Ryu to shoot him right in the face. At this point, this punk over here is like, these people are local. Are they bluffing, or actually they are serious about this? Shoot off everything but the right side of my face. Make it so that my brains splatter everywhere. I would like for my intestines to spew out right in front of me. Like this. And then we will fall over like this. The two of us sprawled out will look great. We will be left at something that surely can't be described as living. Well then, I will try to get it as close as possible. And in that moment, the punk over there is like, damn, these two, man, they've played with me enough. I can't handle this anymore. He starts to run, providing a good opening for, yep, gotcha, sui. That tail of his that he believes to be working, it's no longer working anymore. And he continues to shoot. Bam, bam. You can see the damage. Look at the dents, the damage it just did. Phew! Gotta be dead this time. That went perfectly, Professor. Yeah. Hey, what's wrong? That was a great show. Anyone would have fallen for that. Show? I don't remember putting on a show. My chance has escaped me once again. I thought that this time I would die from one of my weapons. That doctor wasn't bluffing at all. He was actually serious. And we see Musashi doing his thing, still fighting this dinosaur. And you can see the bruises on, he's been band-aided, but you can see the blood, his blood is coming out, soaking the band-aid. Musashi. Hajime! The two collide, and in that, Musashi, watch out! And thanks to, I believe that's Hayato, shoot this thing's head off. You are late, Hayato. I wasn't too concerned, but this room, since it was supposed to have its barrier up, excuse me, what happened to the rest of them? We have cleared out most of them. Here, let me help. Don't worry about me. Look after Professor Saotomi. What happened? He got hit by one of the dinosaurs and was kicked out. And was knocked out. Damn. Now there is no one to pilot the bear unit. And we see one of the bat or bird dinosaur flying away. This one looks pretty big. Here it comes. It's bigger than I thought it would be. No use in putting up this barrier. This facility is done for. Everyone, take a shelter in the underground hangars. No, it can't end like this. Can't you pilot the Geta Robo with only 2 people? Yeah, with autopilot, but then the robot's power is reduced. It can only reach its full potential by all 3 pilots working in unison. Geta, with only 2 pilots, probably can't match the Mechasaurus. It would be best for us to retreat to somewhere safe for now. I hope you guys are keeping up. Let's continue. How can you say you will lose without even trying? He's right. Oh. I am ready. Now let's launch the Geta. Musashi, what are you doing in that pilot suit? Fool, do you really think you can pilot like that? Musashi, go to the basement with the others. There is a hole in your chest or in your stomach. If you push yourself, your guts will spill out. Don't worry, you should know that my body is stronger than most. You can barely stand. Don't push yourself. Everyone, help take off his pilot suit. No, stop! Get him into the elevator. You didn't have to take everything. Just as I had planned, they have no way to fight back now. The Geta Robo and their facility is in the palm of my hands. Everyone, go take shelter. You too, Hayato. No, you go on ahead and leave the rest to me. I have forgotten something, so I will go get it. I will head back once I've got it. And at this point they separate. I am counting on you for the rest. I loaded up as much ammo as I could. This should be an interesting battle. Thank you. You would better head down to the basement as well, Professor. But I am not so sure about going with just some explosives. You can't be sure that all of them will hit. No, I will hit every single time. Just watch. Your opponent can move, you know? Even you can't have 100% accuracy with that. I'm going to hit that very last one of them. I am going all out this time. Hey, wait. You are going to seduce bomb then. Hey, I will crush their spirit. Wait, Ro, you really plan on crashing right into it? It's useless to try and stop me. They are always underestimating us. I will show them just what humans are capable of when our backs are to the wall. Great, you little rascal, you. Go for it. Go and die a splendid death. Wow, this is the best. That's a true man's death. To think 20 years after the war, I would get to see such an amazing scene. Wait here, I will go get your last drink. I want to get the best seats to witness your passing. The roof should do just fine. All while having a drink myself. Professor Shikashima, I also want to apply for this plan. Fill up the Jaguar with let me read that again. Professor Shikishima, I also want to apply for this plan. Fill up the Jaguar with as many fireworks as you can. Oh my. It's not good to steal others' thunder. Row. trying to play the tragic hero all by yourself is stupid. And he clubs Raul with a straight punch, or with a side straight punch. Haha, I thought you would show up. Let me join in your fight. And Musashi, this man he is just a knucklehead himself as well. He just couldn't sit his behind down. Let's go die together. Ha! There truly is no cure for idiocy. Come on, the facility is going to be destroyed while we waste time here. Launch the Geta. Alright, let's go, Ryu. No use worrying about it, since we have come this far. Damn it. Fine, listen up. Musashi, even if you die, you better still be piloting the bear. I won't forgive you if you kick the bucket during this battle. I didn't think about piloting the eagle for this attack because I was worried about you guys. I only wanted to protect the bear and jaguar units. If the two of them survived, you guys could have had more time to fight. So don't go destroying them. Don't worry about it. Even if they blow away all of my organs, I won't let go of the controls. Alright, you have got enough life in you to finish this. That real can tell a lie to save his own damn life. He knows that the Geta is smack dab in the center of the facility. It wouldn't outlast the rest of the building. No matter what we do, we can't save the Geta machine. Knowing that you tried to sacrifice your life, that's too cool for a death for you, Ryu. Or Raul. I'm still having issues pronouncing that name of his. Raul. Is it Raul or Ryu? But for some reason, I feel like we can win this fight. You guys ready? Don't go dying on us now, Musashi. Let's go! Geta! Launch! Here we go. We will combine before we exit the facility. Follow after the eagle. Got it. And they are now heading towards this monster. And this dinosaur is still causing a lot of destructions here. I did it. It's done. It's done. The research facility fell, and the getter wasn't able to deploy even once. We've won. Oh, okay. On top here, seems like I didn't explain properly what happened there. After they left the laboratory, they hit this dinosaur here with a huge amount of energy that destroyed it or something. Oh, okay, they haven't destroyed it yet. It's flying out of the destruction or something. The Emperor himself could not do what we have just done. The Churi outcasts in the dinosaur empire have defeated the Geta. At last, I can say farewell to the cruelty I have faced in this world for so long. Finally, I can part with that cold world forever. Neon, you have done well, General Bat. Emperor Gore is very pleased with your work. Thank you, sir. Give me a second. For some reason, I'm falling asleep. So this Neon seems to be working for Emperor Gore. Right? Neon, that was splendid. The humans without their Geta Robo is as weak as a baby's arm. Then, Emperor Gore, your promise. I know, I hereby liberate all members of the Churi clan. I also order you to head our main attack. I am humbled by your kindness. Fort Chiryu clan, lay waste to the earth with your Mecha raid. Leave the human untouched. Okay. What's this rumbling? What's going on? Sweet! Geta Robo appears carrying the weight of this Mecha Sirius. Or Mecha Churius or Sirius. The Geta survived? The Geta won't be destroyed that easily. And two of them are fighting now. Don't give the enemy a chance to recover. Keep on attacking. We have to finish this before Musashi's body gives out. Don't worry about me. I have been feeling great since we've got on the Geta. And Geta Robo and this Mecha series continues to duke it out. As expected, Geta Robo, it seems there is not much we can do to match its power in that case. Finish him off now! So Geta pulls its axe, or Unit 1 pulls out the axe. What? Sweet! For some reason, he manages to evade that attack and is now behind Geta Robo. And as you can see, Geta Robo is not the only one fighting here. It seems like it's two against 1. Using its tail as a weapon. Primitive, but it works. Here it comes again. And this thing comes again using using its tail as some type of a sledgehammer or something. Let's change Geta. So he hits the ground, but he meets them because they were able to undock themselves. Here we go. That's right, we can't always be on the receiving end or the receiving side. Musashi, we are changing to Geta 3. It's your time to shine. Ah, Musashi, what happened? Ah, it seems like Musashi did not duck, right? Musashi, can you hear me? Hey, sorry about that. My eyes clouded up a bit. I couldn't see the switch. I will be sure to hit it this time. Now, one more try. Musashi, what switch are you even pressing? It's no good. He can't even see anymore. Oh boy. Just look at that. The bear has fallen and it can't get up. Everyone attack the bear. If we destroy even one of them, the Geta is useless. So as soon as the enemy hears this, or Gore sends his enemy telling them, giving them this information, the enemy jumps on Geta 3, right? This is incredible. The facility is just a pile of rubble now. It took us forever to get out. It's going to destroy the bear. They are not going too well. They are not doing too well. I expected to come out and see their victory. It's going to use that mass again. If Musashi gets hit by that, he's done for. We've got to hurry Hayato. Musashi, not just, oh okay, let me read that properly. If Musashi gets hit by that, he's done for. Not just Musashi, it will destroy the bear unit also. We've got to hurry Hayato. I will go under and combine with the bear. Okay? You see this thing still giving Musashi a hard time. And in that moment, thanks to Raul's decision, they were able to dock and connect to Geta 2. And here comes Geta 2 using its weapon to cut the other dinosaur's head off. And the other one with his tail uses it to cut that damn tail off. And now this dinosaur is screaming its lung out. Rau, Hayato, Musashi. Hayato, you still alive? Yeah. Not doing too good, but still alive. How about you, Musashi? Hey, if you are alive, answer me. Yep, I'm alive. And you can see the huge bumps on his face and his head. As you can see, I passed out for a while there, but all of this swaying every which way woke me up. Where is the Mecha Sorius? Man, must be nice. In any case, I am astounded between the Geta's invulnerability and all of our tremble luck. We can take down anyone. Rao, Hayato, Musashi. And at this point, Geta Robo is pretty beat up. And that brings us to the end of chapter 8. Okay, I'm going to digress it here for today, guys. I feel a little sleepy. I don't know why, but I gotta take a nap. I feel a little sleepy, but so far so good. It looks like Geta Robo is not doing too good right now, but it was able to hold its own until the fight is over, especially using Geta 3. No, not Geta 3, Geta 2, I believe, to help them out a bit. You know, that is very, very nice. And thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for your support, each and every one of you. Much, much appreciated. And Gerard said here it's pronounced as Rio. Okay, Rio. Thank you so much, Gerard, for clearing that up for me. Shout out to you. Much, much appreciated. Now, if you just got into this live stream, you can feel free to watch the video when the stream is done if you missed anything. And yeah, keep an eye out for more of Geta Robo, if possible. On that note, okay, I will wait for one more minute. If you guys have any questions, you can feel free to ask me, and I am willing to answer. Just 1 minute. If you guys have any questions regarding this chapter or these chapters that we just read, feel free to let me know. And for some of you guys that will be watching this live stream afterwards, if you have any questions or if you want to discuss about any topic, you can feel free to let your voice be heard. Okay? So, thank you, Gerard. Thank you. And on that note, yo, continue to stay safe, stay classy, and keep on keeping on.